Okay, so we're going to start Parts of Circles Dictionary. So as I am doing notes, you should have this form in front of you to be filling out as well. So we're going to be doing the written version here first, and then we're going to draw a picture of what that actually looks like. Okay, so a circle. It is the set of points in a plane that are equidistant from a given point. And I'll put in parentheses if that point is called the center. So what that means, this part in a plane is really important because if it was in space, it would have all the three-dimensional, so you wouldn't have a plane, you would actually have a sphere. So the part in a plane is really important. When you are naming a circle, you actually name it by its center point. So we would call this circle, and that's the symbol for it, is just a circle with a dot in it. So this is circle P. A radius is the segment with endpoints at the center and on the circle. I'm going to use that abbreviation, on the circle. So if this is circle P, I have a radius out here. Let's name this point A. I would say this is radius AP. Keep in mind that if you have more than one radius, you have what are called radii. So radii is the plural for radius. And there's an infinite number of radii in any circle. Okay, a chord. It is a segment with endpoints on the circle. A segment with endpoints on the circle. So I'm going to draw a couple different ones here. So that is a chord. So let's name that chord or segment JK. I could have another one zipping through here. So let's name this MN. Your chords do not have to travel through the center. If a chord does travel through the center, it does create a unique relationship, which I'm going to talk about next, called a diameter. So a diameter is a chord that passes through the center of the circle. So if this is circle P, and I have a chord that actually goes through the center, name this J and this K again. This is a chord for a segment JK. Just like what we've done in the past, when you are naming a segment, you use 2 letters and 2 letters only. You do not use the center as a point. Keep in mind that the diameter equals 2 times the radius. So JP is a radius, PK would be a radius, and JK would be what's called the diameter. Okay, a secant. It is a line that intersects the circle in exactly 2 places. So AB would be a secant. Sometimes what this is called is also, okay, so this would contain a chord of the circle. Sometimes this is called a secant segment. Just kind of depends on what textbook you're talking about. So AB would be a secant segment, which means it's just a part of the secant. A tangent is a line that intersects the circle at exactly 1 point. Okay, so we have tangent line either PQ or tangent line QR or tangent line PR. Just use 2 of the 3 letters. This right here is what I'm going to talk about next. This is called the point of tangency, which is the next definition. It is the point at which the tangent line intersects the circle. Okay, so I'm going to draw exactly what I just did on the tangent one up above. So the line, or excuse me, the point of tangency is going to be Q. Okay, so when we start talking about the point of tangency, just this is more of an FYI, but if I have this is circle M, for example, then MQ is going to be a radius, and then MQ is going to have a special relationship with PR, which we will talk about in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do the other definitions on a second video.